So, coming off of Vengeance Day, it is now the road to Stand and Deliver for NXT, which doesn't have the same ring as the road to WrestleMania, but it's the same spot, just with a few 100,000 less people. The main thing around this is going to be the contract signing of Ricky Starks. Obviously, a lot of people have noted that they haven't actually said Ricky Starks yet. They have said Absolute a couple of times, but it's just been, hey, there's that guy. And now I am going to sign my contract on Tuesday. I would be surprised if his name wasn't Ricky Starks. I'm sure there's just a couple I's that need dotted and T's that need crossed before they can get to that particular thing. But either way, the men's main event scene in NXT really needs some work, and I think he'll be a great addition to that one. I was assuming we were going to get Femi against Trick in their rematch at Stand and Deliver, but Eddy Thorpe winning the strap match, I think, changes the math on that a little bit. It does kind of seem now like Trick is just going to go up to the main roster and do that. But like Oba, he gets the win over Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, although he does kind of feel like that did not feel like a big thing at all. And it feels like maybe some steam has come off of Oba a little bit through no fault of his own. I think he needs a real blowaway feud here going into Stand and Deliver to get some of that momentum back. Interested to see who's now next for Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. They both now hold some gold with some interesting challengers. Roxy feels like she's graduated up to the main roster. Bailey, that this was probably only just a quick stop away. And Cora Jade, I don't know if you just go right back into that one. Jordan Grace would seem like the obvious, but maybe they look to build that up a little bit and not have all of the new established stars all in the title picture right away and kind of ease some things into it. And then another part of it too, I'm interested a little bit in what's next for Fraxium. They get the win on Saturday. The tag team division in NXT isn't all that great, but I don't like, these guys are really entertaining. It does seem like they would get called up and just be forgotten about immediately, you know? So I feel like they're in this weird spot where there isn't really a division for them. They've kind of done everything. Everyone's just ready for them to not be there anymore, but there isn't much of a division if they leave, and there isn't much of a spot for them in the main roster when they leave. So they're in a bit of a tough spot right now in that tag team division. And then the stuff with the family and the Sean Spears thing, that was a bit of an interesting twist. We'll see how that one progresses coming up later on today.